Most people who pick up a Raspberry Pi 4 eventually realize that these little boards run surprisingly hot. It is not just a minor annoyance. If you're pushing the processor with a media server or some light robotics, that heat can actually throttle performance. That is where this iUniker kit comes into play. It is one of those straightforward, no-nonsense solutions that just gets the job done without making you jump through hoops. Right out of the box, you get the ABS shell, a 4D fan, and a set of aluminum heatsinks. It is a complete package, which is great because nobody wants to hunt down individual cooling parts after they have already bought the board. The build quality is decent. It is plastic, sure, but it feels sturdy enough to handle being tossed into a backpack or sitting on a cluttered desk. The real highlight here is the top cover. It snaps off easily, which sounds like a small detail, but if you are constantly tinkering with GPIO pins or swapping out sensors, not having to unscrew the entire case every single time is a massive quality-of-life improvement. It keeps the board protected from dust and accidental bumps while still leaving the ports accessible. The cutouts for the micro HDMI and USB-C power are positioned well, though it is worth mentioning that if you are using particularly thick or stiff cables, you might find the fit a bit snug. It is always a good idea to double-check your cable routing before you snap everything into place. Now about that cooling. The 4D fan is definitely noticeable when it is running at full tilt. It is not exactly silent, but it does a solid job of keeping the temperatures in check during heavier workloads. If you find the noise a bit distracting, there is a simple trick to wire it to a lower voltage pin for a quieter experience, which is a nice touch for those who prefer a stealthier setup. The heatsinks are standard aluminum, and they do exactly what they are supposed to do. Honestly, for the price, it is hard to complain. It is not a premium metal enclosure that looks like a piece of high-end audio gear, but it is not trying to be. It is a functional, reliable home for a Pi 4 that keeps things cool and accessible. If you're looking for something that just works and saves you the headache of sourcing parts separately, this is a pretty solid pick. It is not perfect, and the plastic finish is definitely utilitarian, but for the vast majority of projects, it hits that sweet spot between protection and performance.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.